You wanted the best, and you got the best. The hottest band in the world.
Magika, everybody. Hey, Joseph Manella, he donated. He said, hey, I want you to pick the deep track you dig on every album that Rainbow Dio did with Rainbow, Black Sabbath, and the Dio. He didn't say Elf, but I threw in Elf as well. And I just want to show you a couple things on it. And I had to listen to some of these Elf albums again. I know my favorite song off the first one, but the other two, I have a favorite song now. Because I don't listen to these albums much. So I pulled them out. I have the first Elf album out. What's really cool about this album here is I met Ronnie James Dio. And I had him sign it. And he wrote, Ralph, make elves, not war. Hell yeah. I had him signed Trying to Burn the Sun as well. Where he just wrote, Ralph, magic, Ronnie Dio. Hell yeah. I also have this one that's actually, I didn't have him sign this. This is LA 59, which is Carolina Country Balls, the real. I don't know. They re-released it like this. So I listen to all three, and I'm going to tell you my favorite deep tracks of all three. All right, off the first Elf album, Nevermore. I love that song. It's mellow, but it gets rocking. It's a cool tune, man. I'd say it's the best Elf song ever. Really. That's how I feel. All right, the next album, Carolina, what is it? Carolina Country Ball. Damn, I don't remember what I wrote here. Let me see here. Do the Same Thing, I think. No, Ain't It All Amusing. That's the one. Ain't It All Amusing. Great tune. I was listening to that album today. That's the standout track. And that's the thing. These Elf albums, every song's a deep track. You know what I mean? Alright, so then we got Trying to Burn the Sun, right? And that one, I picked the song Wonder World. I thought it was a pretty interesting tune, man. I liked it. Wonder World is the deep track off that one. Alright, now we go to Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, the first Rainbow album. Now, actually, if you really think about it, a lot of people would say Temple of the King, which is a deep, all those songs are deep track, except, I guess, Man of Silver Mountain. But Temple of the King is a deep track, but you know what's deeper than that? And it's one of my, if not my favorite song off the album. And talk about a song that's never talked about. Self-Portrait. That's one of my favorite Rainbow. That's one of my favorite songs from the great Ronnie James Dio. You know? Amazing tune. All right. Then we got Rising. That was kind of tough, because, pretty much all the deep track. I guess Stargazer would be the popular one. But I'm going to go with Light in the Black. I know it's part of side 2, and, you can't listen to Stargazer. Well, I guess you could listen to Stargazer without Light in the Black following it. But it's less shittier if you listen to it with Light in the Black after it. Amazing tune. Yeah, that one not really talked about, at least not around my circles. I heard of some people, yeah, Cozy Powell. Man, the whole band's on fire on that shit. Yep, Light in the Black is my favorite off there. Alright, this is a cool deep track off Long Live Rock and Roll. And it's definitely a deep track. The Shed. Oh man, that song is so heavy. I'm steel. Won't you try to come to bend me? I fucking love that tune. The Shed is the deep track from Long Live Rock and Roll. Alright. Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath. Now this one, man, I want to pick, but I'm not. Lonely is the word. I want to pick that tune, but I'm not. And the only reason I'm not, because there's even a deeper track. And believe me, I like Lonely is the Word more than this deeper track, which is Wishing Well. I love Wishing Well. And I feel that that song deserves more of a deeper track tag than Lonely is the Word. Lonely is the Word, at least they played live, you know. I don't think they've ever played Wishing Well live. Prove me wrong in the comments below. Better supply a link. You better supply a link or you are lying. You're being like Sammy Belcher. Yeah, all right, so in the Mob Rules. All right, the Mob Rules. I gotta go with Falling Off the Edge of the World. I feel like that's a deep track. It's a killer track. It's an amazing track. My second favorite song off the album. That one wins. Alright, now we go into the Dio discography. And I gotta go. This is a deep track off Holy Diver. And I would also say it's my all-time favorite Dio band song. And that is Shame on the Night. Deep track, and I think it's the greatest song on that album. Love it. All right, next. Oh, this one's easy. The Last in Line. I Speed at Night. Another one of the greatest Dio songs where Vivian Campbell, man, is just ripping. The whole band is ripping. Just an amazing song, yeah. And unfortunately, I saw the Last in Line. Well, no, it's not unfortunate that I saw the Last in Line tour. Very fortunate I got to see that tour. The best time I ever saw Dio, actually. It really was. It was my favorite Dio performance ever was the Last in Line show. And what was I going to say? I forgot already. Talking something about oh yeah, I saw the tour. And they didn't play I Speed at Night. And for years I thought, wow, they never played that song. And just because they didn't play it at my show doesn't mean they never played that song. Because they did play that song. I heard a live version here on YouTube. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to see them do I Speed at Night. And damn do I love that song. Alright, next. Sacred Heart. This one's extremely simple. It's my favorite song off the album. I don't know if they ever played this live. They should. They should have, and they should continue doing it. I'm not a fan of Sacred Heart, but I love Just Another Day. I love that song so much. It wins. I gotta give it to Just Another Day. Alright, now man, this next one, Dream Evil, was a tough one. Dream Evil, it's like, man, I love Naked in the Rain, Over Love. Great tunes, but I gotta go with Sunset Superman. That song's awesome. One of my favorites off the album. Sunset Superman wins. Alright. Next. Lock Up the Wolves. Now here's a funny thing. For years I thought this album was My Eyes was the bonus track. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. But it turns out my favorite song off Lock Up the Wolves was not on the vinyl or the cassette, but it was on the CD. And that is the deepest track on the album, and I would say my favorite song off the album. Why Are They Watching Me? It's amazing. What the hell? Why is that a bonus track? I love the album, but I could have picked every song off this album under this song. Should have been on the album. All right. Why Are They Watching Me? All right, next. Dehumanizer. There's some cool deep tracks on there. Too Late, Sins of the Father. I love those songs, but I'd say my favorite of the deep tracks is Letters from Earth. That song rules. And you know, there's this guy called Richard. He does the Almost Human show, live cast that I do every Thursday. He joins us now and again, and he was on a Dio episode where he was talking about, you know, oh, there's an alternative version. I think he had Dio sign it. He had the vinyl that had the alternative version of Letters to Earth. And Dio says, there's no alternative version to this song. And he's trying to explain to him there is. And Dio was like, there's not. There totally is. It's got an extra verse. It's awesome. But whatever. I love that song. Letters from Earth wins on that album. The deep song on the album. I mean, the best song on the album is I. And I guess you can say it's a deep track, but yeah, Letters from Earth is much deeper. All right, next. Where are we? Oh yeah, okay. Strange Highways. This one's tough too, because they're all deep tracks. I'm going to go with Evolution. It's so heavy and so killer. Evolution wins that one. All right, then we got Angry Machines. This one's kind of simple. This has always been my favorite song off Angry Machines. I listened to Angry Machines like, I don't know, 3 months ago. I put on the vinyl. I think it's a damn fine album. It got a lot of crap back then and probably still does to today. But I love it, and my favorite track off the album is Black. You know, and I know the whole album is deep tracks, but Black, man. Yeah, Black is a killer song. All right, next. You know, I'm not sure. I didn't do my research enough to find out what comes next and stuff, so I might have these next albums wrong in the order. So I just put the next album as Killing the Dragon. Now, wait, I'm sorry. Magika, right? Magika, I think, is the next one. And that one, that's my least favorite Dio album. I even like it less than Sacred Heart. I don't like that album much. Though I don't hate it. I don't think it's a horrible album. I just feel everything he's done before and after were better. But there is one really big standout song on Magika. And that's the ballad, As Long as It's Not About Love. The way Dio delivers that song, it's gorgeous. It's amazing Dio didn't do more of that. You know, he would do, you know, like a little intro, like Don't Talk to Strangers and Last in Line, you know, a little thing to go with a heavy song. Where this one, it doesn't really get heavy. I mean, it gets heavier later, but it's not in the same vein as his past ones, where it gets really heavy and fast. This one, it just stays, you know, it's heavy but still mellow. I love that song. I'm not big into the album, but that song is definitely the standout on that album for me. All right, next, I think it would be, what is that album? Killing the Dragon, because I put the songs here, not the albums. And this is definitely my favorite song off the album. I think it's a total deep track. It's fucking awesome. Better in the Dark. That's just a pure killer heavy metal Dio song with no preservatives. It's amazing. All right, then after that, we got Heaven and Hell, The Devil You Know. And my second favorite song off the album is the one I'm picking because it is a deep track, man. My favorite song is Bible Black, but that I wouldn't call a deep track off this album. What I would call a killer deep track that doesn't get talked enough about, it's an amazing song, is Follow the Tears. Follow the Tears of the Devil You Know is fucking awesome. It's such a killer tune. All right, and then I guess the last one is Master of the Moon. Now, Master of the Moon, it was a grower for me. I always liked it, and even the first time I heard it, I knew it was going to be better. I knew it was better than Magika. But it's, a lot of those songs took a little while for me to realize how great they were. But I'm going to go definitely, without a doubt, off Master of the Moon, man, as far as a killer deep track. Shivers. That riff going on during that song. It's amazing, man. I think it's awesome. But anyway, that is my ranking, Joseph, of the Dio albums. And I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. I hope everybody out there enjoyed it. If you want to put your top deep tracks, put it in the comments below. And if I forgot an album, it happens. Look, a lot of times it doesn't really happen during things like this, but it might. But track by track, I do a bunch, man. A lot of them. And now and then, I just did one with Merciful Fate. I forgot to add at the Sound of the Demon's Bell. You got to understand, that's like one time out of like 100 this happens. And people are like, and why do people leave comments like, where is that the Demon's Bell? You know where it is. I forgot it. That's where it is. You know, people that left comments like, hey, you forgot at the Sound of the Demon Bell. I'm like, oh, okay. That's fine. Until I read it 10 more times from 10 different people. Hey, you forgot. Hey, you forgot. Hey, you forgot. Hey, you forgot. You forgot to read the comments. But I am just kidding with all of you. All of you that leave those dopey ass comments. I love you all because you check out my shit. So I can get angry about that. And keep supporting me, man. I'm going to keep forgetting just for you. Now and then you're going to find a track by track where I forget a song. And hopefully, I forgot an album on this. Just for you. But anyway, Joseph, you rule. And everybody out there, you all rule as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Ronnie, James, Dio, and Schmack 'em a cob.